early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Bridges. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Towns outside. This one for three. Bridges misses. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
Now here's Butler. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
And New York has possession. They trail by 3, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Fight Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt?
Horford's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. Hields checked in for Bogdanovich. And Podziemski subbed in for Curry. A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brunson, out to Horford, to the middle. And there's Clarkson, that one's good. On the assist by Horford.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Knicks trail by 7. Clarkson passes to Hart. Back to Clarkson. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
MP, that one's good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooters.
Here's Brunson, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the inside, and MP throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Brandon Podziemski out there with Buddy Hield. Then checked in for Jalen Brunson. The Warriors also with a sub. MP's checked in. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Yabusele outside. Horford left side. Bridges outside. The three is up. Kuminga pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. Gomez has got 27.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
And you watch Buddy Hield, Tim. A 6'4", sharp shooting guard. Some similarities to your game.
Well, he gets those threes up at a rate I could only dream about back when I played, BA. The green light that shooters play with these days, I tell you what, it must be nice.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Olivia, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot. Guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Brian?
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. MP shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Payton. Clarkson outside. Kept alive. Launches it. No luck on that one. The Warriors lead by 13. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Clarkson passes to Towns. Warriors with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York. From deep, MP. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Bridges outside. Pass to Payton. New York working the ball around now. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. For the Knicks, Yabusele, he's checked in for Horford. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Brunson is subbed in for Clarkson. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Bogdanovich comes in for Kuminga. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Inside, here's McBride. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the puck.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
20.
MP outside. There's the triple. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Right side, Brunson. Yes, sir! Brunson for three.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's MP. The shot from the low post is good. Gomez has got 38 points.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's the teardrop. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
From deep, MP. Another three for Golden State.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Here's Brunson. 35 points for him last game against Indiana. Here's McBride. Off target with the three. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for Golden State.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a mat. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule. When your team is at peak performance, who do you credit first?
The big man. Without rebounds, you won't win many games. Plus, you got to protect that paint.
Agree with that sentiment, Kenny?
Well, disagreeing with Shaq before dinner is not wise, Ernie. So I'm going to let the catering come in first, and then...
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Gary Payton II, and it's Towns in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Gomez gets the bucket.
Well, for a guy who hasn't been in the league a long time, MP has a very soft touch on that jumper.
Brunson with it, now guarded by Curry. Nice move. And Jalen Brunson again. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3, then strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
MP outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Towns outside. The kick out to Brunson. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
A deep 3 from MP. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 12-3 run.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
From deep, MP. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Brunson. And he comes up with a bucket. Brunson's got 11 in the second half.
And they're really working the paint now.
From behind the arc. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Brian, back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
Al Horford's checked in for New York. And towards the end of this year, a great time to check out our rookie race. Which newcomers have made the biggest impact on their teams? You look at MP. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Well, with his growth and his consistency and just the overall impact on his team, truly remarkable.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
New York working the ball around now. Horford passes to Bridges. High arcing shot. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by MP. Here's Golden State. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Oh, connects again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Outside Brunson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to MP. The three is up. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got assist number 7 tonight.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And they pick up 2.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we... Checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Hield. On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with MP. And it's Kuminga in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Towns against Kuminga. Towns down low. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Pass to Payton. Horford outside. Towns for 3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 3 assists in the game.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
Now here's MP. This one for 3. And another one!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. Towns a screen on Curry. Towns outside for 3. They get it back. Here's Clarkson. Great D that time from Podziemski.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert. And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Pass to Clarkson. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Butler. And legs more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap, so you're open-ended in that regard. There are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Winning on the margins, man. Towns, that's good.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Kuminga against Towns. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Pass to MP from outside the arc. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. McBride can't get it to go. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. And here's MP. Hits yet again! Wow!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. Fires for 3. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.